So the problem with swapping champs so much is that typically the first thing you would do going into lane is think about who's stronger the first few levels, but I'm not sure you would even know that because I don't know when the last time you played Wukong was.
I mean, I think for this matchup, I'm at level 1, I think Darius is stronger, but at level 2, I'm pretty sure Wukong's stronger.
Because you should be winning the level 1 if you start E. But let's say you think that Darius is stronger level 1, so we'll assume that.
Sure.
If you think he's stronger level 1, then it makes no sense to be pushing like you are. Because you're beating up these minions way before they're low HP. Which means the wave's going to be pushing into Darius. And if he's stronger than you, the last thing you want is to be stuck here.
Okay.
Regardless, you're going to hit level 2 first.
Yeah, that's when I think I go all in, and I think I got a kill or he ran away. I'm not.
Yeah. First thing, if you're playing for level 2, you would kill this minion, and then when you're getting this minion low, you want to stand here, not here, because you want to be in closer range to E him as soon as you kill this minion.
Gotcha, okay.
And now you have to walk up. He also hit level 2. It's fine. Just wait for your abilities to come back up. Yep. You better commit now. Good. What is this Graves pathing?
Yeah. I think this is where a disaster happens, like in like 1 minute. That's when the tide of the game really changes.
We're already greeting. I don't know why Mord did this. Your focus should just be to crash this wave.
Yeah.
It's really ugly. Oh!
Yeah, that's that's what I felt. Then Darius comes and he just picks up a double kill.
Yeah, and then if you leave, you're still fine, but then you try to save him somehow, and...
I do you think if more stayed and fought, we would have won that fight?
No. No, I don't.
Okay.
You have no summoners. Darius has already built up his passive on Mordekaiser. At this point, he's got 3 stacks, 4 stacks. Yeah, no, there's no way you're winning those. Especially because Graves could also move down worst case scenario.
Yeah, that was like where I really got, you know,
Yeah.
where it really changed.
Yep. Because instead of getting that crash recalling coming back with Sheen, to where you could run over Darius, now, yeah, we're actually behind.
Behind, yeah, you're right.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, he kind of overstayed there.
His focus should just be to clear this cannon as fast as possible and recall. Yep. Hopefully he does that. Good.
In terms of champions, do you think like I should focus on like 3 to 4 champions, or how do you think I should go about it?
3 at most.
3 at most, okay.
Yeah. Considering you're in silver, yeah, definitely 3 at most. Should really be pushing as you go beyond that. Ideally, it would be lower, but I know people get bored, so whatever. But yeah, at least keep it up. Okay. So, goal here is to crash, as well as play around level 6. We didn't do that. Let's go back. Here's good. Here's also good. I don't know what this is though.
I really thought that I might get ganked, so I was trying to like stand in the river, so I just secure, in case the script start walking up to me, because I didn't have any
He showed on the
words
minimap.
towards the tri-brush. Oh, I actually didn't see that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And even if you didn't see him, it still doesn't make sense to do what you did because you have a ward right here. So why would you not hover this side instead of here?
Okay,
You already have this vision.
gotcha. So like just stand in the top bush and just get XP?
Yeah. If you genuinely thought Graves was right here, then yeah. Obviously, with the info that Graves isn't there, then it's better to not do that. But
Yeah, and then he ghosted.
then here, you've got him beat if you just kill minions. Because or the cannon dies, you end up killing this minion. You kill this minion too, you hit level 6, you can kill him with your ignite. But instead, you run away, never actually kill the minion, and then die to him.
So if I backed off and just came back and continued hitting the minions, that would have been a better.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, there. I just came back.
Yeah, then you just walk back up and kill the minions. Yep. Here we got Mord coming in. Should be a kill if he's not oh, God.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, this mode was really bad. He was doing some weird stuff, man.
Okay. It's fine. I guess. What?
Yeah, I tend to I was typing like crazy, and that's when I
Why?
pressed enter, then I pressed D.
What did you need to type?
I don't know, man. When these like I don't know. I think I told him like I forgot what I told more. I told him something.
You said something because he missed his combo, didn't you?
Yeah, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I was coming. Why didn't you? Oh, yeah. I told him you should have waited for me to get closer.
But he did. But that's not even the mistake.
I don't know. I assumed he could. Oh, wait. I told him he should have waited a bit more for me to get closer, and then you kind of get what I'm saying. Like, if he
But
waited
why?
just like 10 more seconds,
Why?
I bet he would have caught Darius. Like,
But he
I would
can
have been
kill Darius
closer.
on his own.
Yeah, but
He just
I
missed
mean,
his cue.
yeah. That's what I mean, okay. I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
But my point is, like, if you don't even know what happened, why are you flaming your teammate?
I wouldn't say I was flaming him. I
Okay,
was
sure. It's
like
not
trying
flaming, but it's like you're giving him, like, you're trying to tell him how to play the game when you don't even know how to play the game.
I wouldn't say that. I would say I was trying to like, find a good timing so that I mean, I wanted to secure the kill. That's the point.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of telling him, you know what, he should have waited for me a bit so we could catch him. But I mean, I do tend to start typing a lot. Like
Yeah. And another thing you have to consider is like, okay, see, let's say that's accurate. Let's say that he did need to wait for you to get there in order to kill the Darius. You tell him that. What does that change in this game? It's not like that's gonna happen again.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I think at least I got a kill and maybe, better dueling potential versus Darius.
Well, sure. Like what I'm saying is though is you telling him after it happened does nothing.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
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 No,
Now,
for sure.
if that actually did occur, then sure. But teaching doesn't do anything after the fact. Regardless, here now we could have killed Darius, but the ult was down because of the whole typing thing.
Yeah, I was kind of pissed.
Yeah. Hoping we just slow push the wave and then push. Oh, where are we going?
I think what I was trying to do is go and gank like roam mid, but
Wow.
then I just continued pushing top.
Okay, alright, so let's see when you leave. Okay, so what are you looking at during this point in the game? Where was your camera, do you know?
I think I was looking at them at doing dragon,
Okay.
and then I was like, I could catch someone in the mid lane or maybe check Herald, see if Graves is kind of doing Herald, but he's probably doing the dragon. So most probably it was I'm gonna try, kind of roam mid, kill Rumble, which I end up doing. I think a few minutes into the
I
game.
sure hope not. You better not die to this.
No, I didn't. I think I went back over here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't go here. I think in maybe a minute or so, I do go and I get a kill on Rumble in mid lane. But here, I'm pretty sure I crashed the wave. Oh yeah, I think I backed over here because I saw Darius on the ward.
But the reason that I'm asking you this is because there's no sign on the minimap that's telling you it would be a good idea.
Yeah, you're right.
And if Darius isn't for whatever reason that your jungler is Gromp, then he can freeze the wave because of you doing this.
No, I think he kept doing that. He kept going to my junglers, like our blue jungle, and he was just taking blue and Gromp all game.
Yeah. What?
I think this is where I go. Yeah, this is where I go mid. Yeah, I think we got a kill on Rumble. Yeah, we got a kill over there.
Yeah. And this should never work, but it does. Because from the Rumble's perspective, all he wants to do here is he crashes this wave, and then he's out. Yasuo is going to clean up the minions in the turret, whatever.
Yeah.
But he stays, and then he greets for the plate. Plus, even though you get the kill, you're missing all of these minions, so it's not even that worth. If you're going to be looking to go for a roam, then it needs to be immediately after you slow push and crash your wave, but you didn't do that right because you crashed the wave really late since you were looking the first time, and then Darius showed up. It's all the wrong timing to do it. Okay, Darius burns his ability.
Pretty sure we trade kills over here. Yeah, he dives me, I ignite and I ult him.
Yeah.
Or no, I didn't. I just ignited and I EQ him, and that's where we trade kills.
Burns Q. Looking at how you actually do the fight. Here? Yeah. Here, you can just W into him, or E into him, either way, ignite and all in him. But, don't do that. And because you don't do that, you get hit by the W, or sorry, the Q. He gets the bleed stack, the heal. Then you go back in with the bleed on you. And then
wait, if my clone gets hit with the W with the Q, does that affect me also?
No.
Okay, because I think I hit.
Well, okay, he does heal off your clone. I should clarify.
Oh, he does. Okay, that's what you. Okay, I get you now.
So ideally, you would use the E instead, so it doesn't heal off of it. But
yeah.
Either way, the main point is that he's not putting the bleed stack on.
Okay.
And even if none of this happened, if you just waited, Mord was already there. So.
I think at that point I was like, I'm already dead. I think she's faster than me, so I'm pretty sure I was like, okay, I'm just
yeah. At that point you were.
I think I was going for Divine Sunderer first. Is that a correct build?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, he used his Q. Hit him. Got no Q.
I was just scared because I was down 1 level and he had like a Trinity Force, a full item. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna mess with him.
Sure, but you have your W. You're fine.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, you see how he just walks into Grump and
Yeah.
I think we kill him over here also. Pretty sure we kill him over here. Oh, he took.
Yeah, that's
Oh, we.
another kill too.
Yeah,
He's
we
got
killed.
flash.
I think yeah, we did dive him after. Oh no, Leona came right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leona came out of nowhere and she stunned me.
Where
I
we
think I go for mid.
No, okay, alright. So, are you going to mid because you see Rumble or because Dragon is spawning?
I'm pretty sure because I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure for both because of Dragon and I see Rumble. I think then I see like Israel and Leona just walking up to mid. So I'm like, we could get like 3 of them dead. I think that's what I assumed.
Okay, and what happens if you don't kill them?
Probably gonna lose a lot of plates on the top, or maybe lose the tower, or most of its HP, and lose minions. Obviously, lose a lot of gold.
Yeah. Well, you don't lose plates because the first start's already dead.
Yeah.
But you would lose a lot of minions and then potentially a second tower, yes.
Tower.
What also could happen is Darius could just queue this wave and then follow you. Now,
Yeah.
here's the problem with doing that. Which one of you is fed?
Definitely there. Yes.
Yeah. Do you want him to follow you?
No, for
No,
sure.
you don't. So instead, what your goal should be is to try to hold him top lane. All you want to do is keep him busy because it's much better for your team to not have to deal with Darius than for you to go in and then still have to deal with Darius. Now, obviously, they're going to lose the fight either way because it's 5-17, but it's a little better.
Oh, but yeah. Because if Darius comes in, then he's running everyone down.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty.
I think we sort of come back. Like it's been terrible the first like 15-20 minutes, but we do come back, and we just end up ruining it and losing. Yeah, they end up dying there.
Yeah. You end up getting nothing done. They get the dragon as expected. Darius, I don't know where he went, but now he's pushing.
Probably Grump.
Or AFK.
I'm probably typing.
Of course.
Yeah, I think it's better than last year. This year I just started muting people and just going on cruise control. Oh, I think yeah, we engage over here.
Alright. You're going in. You gotta look at where your teammates are. Yasuo's here, sure. But Yasuo, that's it. Like, Mord's not here yet. You don't have vision of Graves. You have vision of the other two. It's just not all that guaranteed. And here's Graves. You flash onto Graves, but again, Mord's here, so you can't follow up. It's just Yasuo. All they have to do is walk away, but for some reason they don't want to do that.
I think I trusted Yasuo. I'm like, yeah, he might have ult.
Yeah.
Well, he did have ult, and I was like, okay. I thought he'd ult on the Leona, but he ended up holding his ult,
Yeah.
which came in, then I think. Yeah,
Somehow
we get the
magically
tower.
we killed 3. Okay. Great.
And then we get Herald, and then I think we drop it top. Or I take the Herald, then I back, I push top, I drop top.
Back is good.
Then I went for Death Stance. I'm not.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't. That's good. Okay.
Yep.
I kind of was squishy versus Darius because he was kind of getting a lot of HP into um, armor, and also my farm wasn't that good. I think I have an issue with farming.
Yeah, it's because you keep roaming all the time. Every time you roam, you're missing like 10, 15 CS. And that's why I keep saying what happens if the roam doesn't work. And this is what happens. Even if the roam does work, you end up with a little bit of kill lead, but you just have no gold anyway because you haven't farmed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. Like I roam and then I'm like, okay, I don't really have much gold to buy anything.
Yeah. That's why you want to try to crash the wave first, if you can, and then look for the roam. You want to plan your waves ahead of time.
Okay. Yeah, this was a terrible fight. I think we just
Yeah,
got
it is.
destroyed.
Yeah, it's all completely fiesta.
I think at this point it does start improving. But also I'm not sure the Mord was building kind of a weird build. I don't know if he's supposed to build that build.
It's okay. He's just going tank. Honestly, yeah, it's probably correct considering how far behind he is. I don't know why you're taking his blue buff though.
I don't know, I thought I probably needed more than him because I don't know, man.
You sound really far away all of a sudden.
Oh, my bad. I pushed the mic upwards.
Okay.
But I did take the blue because I thought it'd be more useful for me since I was ahead of Mort, so
Okay.
that's why I took it.
But what about the minions you're missing while taking his wolves in blue?
So that would be probably because of Darius. I just want to avoid fighting Darius, or although he's not in top lane, he's in bottom lane right now.
Yeah.
He ends up killing Yasuo. But I thought maybe, just farm the jungle, try to find a pick, which I did end up finding over here.
Yeah, this is fine. I just would have rather
But
you done it after pushing the top.
And that's what I have an issue with, like macro, understanding when to go here, there.
Here's fine.
I'm pretty sure
You
we.
leave. Oh,
And I die. Yeah, that was bad.
yeah, get a little greedy.
Yeah, I
As
thought
soon
we
as you
could
see
take the
Leona,
tower.
just back out.
No, we're out of here.
Yeah.
And I didn't have my W.
So what should we be playing around right now?
I think we should go top and maybe try split push. I mean, I see Rumble in the top lane. Um, so I think that's the best decision.
Okay, so if you're split pushing top, what are you wanting to accomplish?
Probably slow push, crash top tower, and then come back and help the team.
Okay. So I want you to define split push for me.
What I get by split push is like just separating from the team, taking either top or bottom lane, and just pushing the waves all the way towards the tower. Try and get the towers, potentially towers into tower into inhib tower. That's what when I think of split push, I think of it that
Okay.
way.
So one thing I'm getting from that is, so what you're saying is that your teammates have to be putting pressure somewhere else on the map, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's not going to be happening. And now let me show you why. You go here. Let's say you go top, whatever. Why would the opponents ever need to go bot lane right now? Dragon's not up for 2 minutes and Baron's up.
Okay.
If you're bottom and your teammates are pushing top at like the same distance, then you can say you're split pushing. Right now, you're not pulling any pressure if you push top, because they're just going to kill you top and then run straight to Baron because it's right next to you.
Oh, okay. I never looked at it that way in terms of dragon and baron
Yep.
objectives. Okay, makes sense. So I kind of gotta be opposite to the objective that's up,
Yeah.
and that's split pushing.
Yeah. If you're gonna be split pushing, you want to pull them away from what the opponents want to do.
Okay. I feel in silver in these eras they tend to like kind of ignore these objectives.
They do.
I mean,
Yep.
dragon they do tend to fight over it a lot, but baron is like, oh, we got an ace. Okay, it's baron time.
Yeah. Half the time, even with an ace, they won't do it.
Yeah, I think I at one point I don't know, in like 5 minutes I do ping them for baron when we get some kills, but I
Yep.
don't really remember right now.
Here we fight Rumble. Okay, cool. You've done this more than once, so I'm going to comment it on now. You keep jumping into his ult.
Oh, okay.
Like, his ultimate's still on the ground. Earlier, you hit a blasting plant so that you landed in his ultimate.
Hmm.
You gotta not stand in it. What else to say for that?
I think my thought process was that he landed his ultimate, so I'm going in.
I mean, sure. But then just walk up to him instead of eing into it. Or even if you're doing E into it, just immediately step to the side instead of fighting him while you're still in it. Getting
Yeah,
toasted.
damn. I did also jump in with like low HP, so.
Yeah, you did.
Hmm. Now this is opening my eyes to a lot of things I've been doing wrong.
And because of the timing of your death, you're gonna have to lose Dragon, since you died really close to the spawn of it. Although maybe through some miracle, because the enemy team doesn't know how to start a Dragon, you can do something.
I'm pretty sure here I think we win this fight. Yeah, I think we win this fight.
better
We get
not.
dragon. Yeah, I think we won it and we got dragon and then we pushed.
Oh my god, this team's giving me an aneurysm. Okay. So when you die, let's see, where is it? It's way back here. Okay. You die, 40 seconds, or 39 seconds now, 41 seconds on Dragon. There's no way you should ever get to Dragon by the time it's alive.
We should have taken it.
Yeah, like, so, as soon as it spawns here, now it's spawning. If they're competent, they just all 5 hit it immediately. It doesn't matter what your team does. They just insta-clear it. If your team walks up like Mordekaiser does, they kill Mordekaiser. Then they hit this dragon, and there's nothing you can do. But for some reason, they think it's a good idea to have everyone go behind it while Graze is just getting slaughtered over the wall. And then, yeah, sorry. So, like, it turns out really well because your opponents could not have played it any worse.
Yeah.
But, we'll take it.
So which dragons are important? Like I hear, okay, first dragon is not really important. You should try and get this like ocean or mountain. And I know the most important is like elder. Elder is like you win the game if you get it most of the time. But for the rest of the dragons, I don't really get which one should I try and like, hey, I want to get this dragon no matter what happens.
Okay, so generally, not always, but generally, top laners don't care about the first dragon. The reason being because you don't have the wave clear to really do it. Because like if you try to go for the first dragon, losing those minions early is really, really big. Because if your opponent has like level 6 before you or whatever, it's just way bigger deal than later on in the game.
Okay.
So I would not worry about the first dragon, but then any dragon after that, basically just think of it as take the dragon if you can. If you think you're going to lose the fight, then obviously give up the dragon. Unless
Gotcha.
they're going to get soul, then yeah, you have to fight it either way for the most part.
And when do you get soul? Is it soul like after killing 3 of the same dragons?
It's after killing 4 dragons.
4 dragons, okay.
Yeah, so like they have an infernal, mountain, ocean, and when the next ocean spawns, if they kill that, then they'll have soul.
Oh, okay, okay. And if we take it, they don't get soul, or do we get soul?
If you take it, then they will not have soul, correct? Because then you'll have two, and then after the next one spawns, they can try again to get soul. Which is why ideally you don't want them to have three, because then you're just constantly worried about them getting soul in the next one. But
Okay,
sometimes you just have to do that.
gotcha. I don't think I understood this from before. I think this is the first time I get, like, I do understand what
Yeah,
soul is. And it gives you a passive buff, right? The soul
correct.
dragon. Okay.
Here it's just the way around. This is fine. I don't know why you. Wait, your abilities were up. Why didn't you go? Yeah, I think they were up.
I think I kind of walked back to kind of
Yeah.
stand in front of Jinx and protect Jinx. But I think that was
Oh,
close.
I guess, but she's not even able to get hit by anything. But
Yeah.
at least you're kind of thinking about it. Okay, we kill Leona, and you W'd into the ultimate again.
I think I think during the fights, I just kind of lose it, and I'm like, okay. Even sometimes, like kind of the cursor, I honestly don't even know where the cursor is, and I'm just pressing on the screen. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay.
You didn't even hit me, but you got hit by nothing else but the Rumble ultimate that you jumped into and almost died. But yeah, it's just a lot of tunnel vision. And the reason that you're so tunnel vision in these fights is because you don't know what you need to do, which has multiple reasons for that. One, because you don't play the champion enough, and so you already have to think about what your champion does, and then thinking about what the other champions are trying to do is way too much.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, of course that's going to happen where you just tunnel vision on something and not realize that his ultimate is there. An easy way to help with that in the short term is before you go into a fight, at least think about what champions or abilities you want to avoid. So, like, let's say an easy example is if you're playing against a Malzahar,
Yeah.
then all you want to do generally is just not get ulted by the Malzahar.
Yeah, not get ulted. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
so you want to space around that unless you're the tank that's trying to get ulted. That's a different scenario. But if you're fed and you're
Okay.
trying to do as much damage as you can, then obviously you want to wait until he ults somebody else and then you go in.
Makes sense. Yeah, you're right.
But if you're not at least thinking about it before the fight, of course it's going to be really hard to do it during the fight if you're not already really comfortable with
Yeah.
that thought process.
I think I was kind of improvising because
Yeah,
I just saw the fight going on. I'm like, okay, let me try get the squishiest one or the one who does the most damage. So it's either Ezreal is in front of me or it's Rumble. So I should try and go for either of them first.
yep.
Oh, okay. So here I think there was a new buff to Wukong where he
You can
could.
hop over the wall.
Yeah, yeah, and I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that. Let me test if it's actually happened. Like, it's actually working. And I'm like,
You
okay, I just
decided to
doubled
test
over.
it there in the middle of the game.
Yeah, I just tested it over that wall. Yeah, this fight was actually, I don't know. Let's see how it goes.
Looks fine at the moment. Okay, you kind of dished your homie there, but it's alright.
Yeah, I think I die over here because
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that Yasuo had the ult and he would follow in into Jinx, but I was mistaken. He just,
He does have ult.
but yeah, but he just, I don't know. He just went back there. Like,
Yeah, he was trying to deal with the Rumble. And that's what I was saying earlier. I wanted you to kill the Rumble, and so that way your Mordekaiser can back you up here.
yeah.
But then when you split away from... Yeah. Although I do agree that it wouldn't have been that bad if you also did follow up here. But I still
I
prefer
think we
help.
would have got both of them, Graves and Leona.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, Mort didn't need any help. He's like I don't think Yasuo did anything. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he got a quadra kill over here.
hmm Beyond this, they get Baron and they get the Soul Dragon. At least they should. They do. And the game's just over.
I think we did have a chance to come back like maybe 7 minutes in. We actually got on four of them and we got caught up in their base because we were trying to end. We killed like Ezreal and Rumble and we were just trying to end.
Yeah. You had a
Yeah.
lot of opportunities to come back. Sure. So, yeah. Main things to work on, well, the biggest thing is just catching waves in between fights. Because this 110 CS at 32 minutes is just not going to cut it.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I should have like 300. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you... Okay. Admittedly, if you're going to be... Because in Silver, you're going to be fighting a lot more than normal. So it's not as big of a deal if your CS is a little bit lower. But even then, yeah, it would still at least want to be like 250 by this point.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely not 110 at 32 minutes. But yeah, so working on catching the waves in between, looking for fights will help a ton. And then that will also make the fights easier because then you'll have more XP to work with, or potentially more items depending on if you recall first or not.
Okay.
And then, I was thinking, yeah, playing around the objectives, like if Dragon's up, you want to be trying to get there in time, or if Baron's up and if you want to be at the fight, great, then you would make sure you crash the wave and head over there 30 seconds before, or if you want to pull the people away from Baron because you don't actually want to fight at the Baron yourself, then you would need to make sure you're on the opposite side of the map at the right time.
Okay, makes sense.
Got to be thinking about these kind of things during your game.